graduating today. And I can see so much joy on the faces of all cohorts. Our academic journey started in September 2019, when we fortunately found our feet walking towards the hill of learning. This journey has not been easy, and I might say that indeed, the University of Ghana has challenged us to become the best versions of ourselves. It is with great perseverance that most of us managed to go through the tiring and demanding academic training from our various departments. This event significantly marked an important milestone in our lives, having completed our undergraduate studies not at any other place but here at the University of Ghana. On my first day on campus prior to our orientation session, I found myself standing in front of Academic Affairs building, yet did not know the road that led to the Great Hall. I quickly chartered a taxi, and unfortunately for me, the driver took me back around the Nkommo Wo Ho and finally brought me here and said, "This is the Great Hall." I quickly saw the Academic Affairs building and asked myself, our academic journey commenced in a world that seemed ordinary, yet soon transformed into a world of unpredictability and uncertainty due to the unexpected incidents of the COVID-19 pandemic. The university quickly shifted its focus to both synchronous and asynchronous models of learning, and we had to adapt quickly just so we could grow with the changing tabernacles of learning and teaching in an increasingly technological world. It is no surprise to me that the university adopted a theme for the celebration of its recent 75th anniversary, which emphasized the need to nurture resilience in the face of unpredictable storms of life, adopting technology that has now become a new norm, and embrace the fullest extent of humanism that caters for the harnessing of collective human efforts and to achieve the best results ever. Because of this, we can boldly bow out here with the confidence to achieve great strides in life, no matter the difficulties. I joined the University of Ghana Jubilee Choir a few months after I enrolled, and I was very much inspired by the lyrics of the university anthem when the choristers first sang it at rehearsals. I was then convinced that Professor J.H. Kwabena Nketia of blessed memory was a genius. The words are so inspiring, and I am always motivated to demand the highest standards of myself to achieve an inestimable paradigm. Fellow graduates, the rigorous lessons and hurdles of running to write interim assessments and examinations are all over. Sometimes we felt so tired of lectures and wished they were cancelled perpetually. I have fond memories of Dr. Kankam's indexing and abstracting class, where he mostly complained that students were bringing course for the test. Tuesday, Today, we stand at the brink of excitement and uncertainty about the future, yet we are confident that the future is bright and better for those that prepare for it. Indeed, we have made several discoveries over the past 4 years, and I implore all not to take this accomplishment as the end of our journey, but should be a sign of our preparation towards a future that is pregnant with ceaseless opportunities. I stand here also with so many expectations for us all, not because I'm one of the valedictorians, but because the university has prepared us to face the world with the mind ready at all times and the conscience quick to feel. Faculty members and parents, this journey would not have been complete without your efforts and contributions. After 4 years of studies, I realized we sit here as victors because we have unknowingly heeded the words of Abigail Adams, the former First Lady of the United States of America. And she said, I quote, "Learning is not attained by chance, it must be sought for with ardor and diligence," unquote. This is what we've done to come this far. Class of 2023, as we move beyond these hallowed halls into the world that awaits us, let our experiences during these trying times serve as a compass guiding us toward empathy, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. In the midst of confusion on what to do, I always refer to Luke 22:32. I remember I sat for about 2 hours in the Venerable Professor Kofi Ake's pre-Socratic philosophy class and did not understand any of the verbose words he spoke. In all, I did not look at the impossibilities that had gripped my mind, but rather understood that a life of excellence needed neither habitual nor occasional practice, but a consistent and insistent approach guided by redefined resilience and unshakable determination. However, I say emphatically that as undergraduates, you do not only make fixated effort at your studies, but you should be tied to other social responsibilities. I mean, fall in love, but do not forget your books. It is the 48th laws of power. Robert Greene writes, and I quote, "Do not accept the roles that society foists on you. Recreate yourself by forging a new identity, one that commands attention and never bores the audience. Be the master of your own image, rather than letting others define it for you," unquote. For many of us who understand the university motto better, integri procedamus, which translates as, let us proceed in integrity. The most in the procedamus commands us to live here fully armed with the virtue of excellence. In essence, let us not be overly overwhelmed by the luxuries of this world. Rather, we should be guided by moderation in our quest for luxury. For out of human sociability brings the troubles of life. I borrow one of the famous paradoxes of my mentor, Socrates, and he said, "Mathe ton iauto su," in Greek, which translates as know thyself. I mean, you should be able to distinguish between your needs and your want, just so you can achieve true eudaimonia, in Greek means happiness. To our parents, especially mothers, you have shown great and unimaginable sacrifices throughout this journey, and we are grateful for that. To my indefatigable mother, Madame Emilia Debetete, you are a gem, a strong and a resilient woman who taught me to be strong whenever I am down. I am also grateful to my benevolent uncle, Ni Ajekofe IV, the supreme head of Mati Abonasi and the Nishite of the La Traditional Council. To faculty members at the Departments of Information Studies and Philosophy classes, I am grateful. As we live here, we should not forget that in the example of the late Dr. Nkommo, and I quote, "The task ahead is great indeed, and heavy is the responsibility, and yet it is a noble and a glorious challenge. A challenge which calls for the courage to dream, the courage to believe, the courage to dare, the courage to do, the courage to envision, the courage to fight, the courage to work, the courage to achieve the highest excellencies and the fullest greatness of man. We should also not forget to share memorable time with our friends and colleagues, for they contributed both in grandiose and minute ways to our success. Hearty congratulations to the class of 2023. I am Nkommo Wo Ho.